Don't ask for advice. Ask yourself why. Because advice tells you what to do, but asking yourself why reveals who you are. People already know what they want. You already know what you want. You just continue to ask others to validate your feelings, shifting the weight of decision making and accountability onto someone else, keeping you comfortable and helping you if all goes wrong, as you can just blame it on the advice of other people. This creates a sense of comfort within you and leads you down the wrong path. For example, if you're in a relationship and you're not sure whether you should stay or leave, you keep asking other people, hey, what should I do? Hey, do you think I should do this? And it's not guidance you're looking for. It's the one to finally validate your feelings, causing you to either stay or leave in a place where you already know deep down what you want to do, but you rather stay comfortable. All in all, you're ignoring and avoiding your true feelings, which will eventually come out, and the longer it takes, the worse it becomes. My favorite way to think about this is described by this saying: the longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it is to come home. That's why I want to introduce you to the why method. Asking yourself questions like, why do I want this? Why do I feel this way? Why do I want to do this? Or why do I want to go there? It helps dig deeper, eventually revealing the issue that's being avoided. You stop outsourcing your decision making and continuously strengthen your ability to rely on your own judgment and clear your thought process day by day. Now, that relationship example from before, you think about it. It doesn't feel right. You keep asking people, should I do this? Should I do that? Firstly, you need to remember that not only do these people not have the feelings that you share with this relationship because they are not a part of it, but at the end of the day, whether you stay or leave doesn't affect them. So they're just going to tell you the short just of the answer, which is not what you're deeply looking for. That's why you need to start asking yourself, why am I still in this relationship? And then, for example, an answer such as, because I don't want to be alone. Okay, well, why don't I want to be alone? Because I'm scared of being alone. Why am I scared of being alone? Because I don't feel like I'm enough when I'm alone. Why don't I feel like I'm enough when I'm alone? Oh, when I was younger, I didn't get a lot of attention from my parents, for example, or from my coach, from my teachers. No one really ever paid attention to me when I was alone. So then you figure out the deep root just by why. And now you have the platform, you start building an intervention plan working towards changing these internal feelings, therefore for making future relationships a lot easier and a lot more right and just. So your nervous system will feel so much calmer, right? Because now you're in a relationship that you don't even feel happy and you're stressing and you don't know why. But you do know why, you're just not asking yourself why. It's a completely different thing. So what I would recommend before going to your friends or family, like, hey, should I do this? Should I do that? Grab a piece of paper, ask yourself why 2 or 3 times. You know, I don't know if I should stop playing hockey for good. What do you think? Hey, Frank, what do you think? Should I stop playing? Like I don't really want to go to practice anymore and I'm not getting a lot of minutes, blah blah blah. Why don't before you ask Frank, why don't you write down why don't I want to go to practice anymore? Oh, I don't want to go to practice anymore because I don't feel like I have the energy after school, or because what's the point of going to practice when I'm not going to get minutes in the game? But why am I not getting minutes in the game? I'm not getting minutes in the game because I don't put in all my effort at practice and because I don't take initiative when I'm on the ice. Why do I feel tired after school? Because I'm going to sleep too late and I'm not eating good during the day. That's what happens from asking yourself why. Also, I think journaling is very important. If you have a problem, it's so much easier to think about it after you write it down because you can see it clearly. It's not like just in your head with all the fog where your head keeps jumping around. You write it down and you focus solely on what's written. It helps you think clearly of it. But I just want to end this video with stating obviously advice isn't useless because there's terms for knowledge gaps, which are very important in life, where you do need advice. If you start a new job, you ask the guy that's been there for 4 years already for advice on something that's completely different than asking about what you should do with your internal situations and feelings. So keep that in mind. Stop asking for advice. Stop trying to get people to make your decisions for you. Ask yourself why. Look for uncomfortable conversations. Look for uncomfortable situations and thrive in them.